is the part 4 of our customer success training. I'm gonna talk to you about the codes of our leads and for our customers, okay? So let's talk a little bit about this. That's something that I learned very early in my professional life. I learned like this. Everything, and it's inside of the lean manufacturer understanding processes and trainings. So I understand that I have to find people easily. And to find people easily, coding them, create codes for them, it's easier. So right now I have 5,000 contacts in my calendar. And I've been doing business in France, I have been working in France, in Brazil, and now United States. If I need to find someone, so let's say I need to find an engineer in Brazil because I need to create a connection with them or get, I don't know, investors, whatever, I'm gonna find him. I'm gonna find exactly the guy that I need, okay? So that's why I created codes. And when I created codes, it was after years and years and years and years testing different things. And I created something very simple, okay? Very, very simple, but you need to follow this. There is a reason for that, okay? So that's the way I do codes. Whenever we get the leads or whenever we have a new contact in your Google contacts or in your contacts portfolio, I need you to write down exactly the way I'm telling you, because in the future it's going to be very valuable. Okay, it's even stronger than any CRM you have right now. Okay, so bottom line is, when you have any contact in our corporation, you have to use this. In the name area, you're going to have the area of the name. In the name area, you have to put the full name. It's not going to be only the name, it's going to be the full name. So, for example, in my case, it's going to be Augusto Aladia. Okay, you're going to put the full name in the name area. In the last name area, so we have an area for last name, you need to put the codes. You need to put the codes. Why I'm doing the last name? Because in all the system you're going to have, in any CRM, in any contact system, could be Google, could be Outlook, whatever, the last name is going to be readable. Do you understand? They're going to capture the last name. If you create tags or if you create these tags in other places, some systems they're going to use, some not. So you may lose the accessibility to find the right contact. So it has to be in the last name area. Do you understand that? So in the last name area, you're going to create the codes that concerns our company. In your personal life, you can create any codes you want, okay? For studying or for doing whatever you want, you can create the codes you want. But you have to separate it in blocks. And this is the blocks I found it was important for an organization that works in the home improvement, okay? So there is three main blocks for the leads and one other main block for the supplier. So do you remember that we have these two elements? We have the contacts, we have the two planets. One is going to be the homeowners or the people that needs to get service. And the other place is the service itself. Okay, so I separate it in two different blocks. For the block of leads from homeowners, okay, the codes that we're going to use is HO, we're going to receive this. So we're going to put in the last name, HO, it means homeowner. So I know that I do business directly of the guy that owns the property. Do you understand? And I know that he is not a big guy. I know that in general, he's taking care of your home or maximum one secondary home or investment home. Okay? So put HO. And then it's very important that you put in the code from where we get them. Because in the future, I need to track from where to see what is the best sources of investment I can have. I put WOM for word of mouth, okay? So for example, if a client sends to another client, it's gonna be word of mouth, okay? And then we have the big platforms. One of the platforms that we use is BNI. So I put BNI. One other platform right now I just joined, Rotary. Okay, Rotary could be a platform. If I see that it's getting a lot of leads from there, I'm not there to get business, but if I see that I get a lot of leads, I'm gonna use Rotary as a code. Do you understand? Yelp. Online, in general, I put online for everything that is organic or everything that we cannot track. Some guys are gonna find us for something and we cannot track them. So it may be organic or it may be an advertisement that they didn't say to you. So I put everything here in online, okay? I have Google for Google Ads. So I put Google for Google Ads. And they're gonna say, hey, I check you in Google, and I'm gonna put Google because in general it's from the ads. Could be from organic from Google too, but I'm gonna put Google. And Hub is one of the main things you have to understand. Okay, Hub means any person or any profession that can brings you different jobs and lots of jobs during a year. For example, a realtor. A realtor is not gonna do only his own home. He's gonna refer us to all their potential customers when they're selling their homes because they know that they need to sell their home for their customers. And when I put a hub, I'm obliged to put who is this hub and what is his profession, okay? Because you need to track. Let's say I have someone that's called, let's say Joanna, okay? And I put, Joanna is a realtor. I put hub, Joanna, and I know that she is a realtor. I can put even he realtor. After a while, I'm gonna put in all the clients I receive, I'm gonna be, let's say, Max, George, Matt, John, and I'm gonna put all in the last name, hub, homeowner, hub, Joanna, okay? And I'm gonna do a tracking after. And I'm gonna say, oh my gosh, I have 20 jobs that comes from Joanna. And then, so I have to do something with this. There is a very, very important source of leads. So I'm gonna send her a gift card. I'm gonna invite her to have a lunch. I'm gonna talk to her to see, hey, why you giving me so many jobs? The other realtors don't give me any jobs. And I'm gonna understand more about the business. So that code is very important. Hub. When you put hub from a lead, from a client, you have to put who is the hub, and then what is the profession of the hub as well. Okay, so that covers all the residential customers. So again, it could be homeowner, or it could come for a hub. If it's homeowner, I need to know from where it came. And if it's a hub, it could be a hub itself. I need to know who is them. And if I get a lead from a homeowner that comes from a hub, I need to mention in the homeowner what hub and who is this hub. Okay? Good? After this, and then so I finalize one block. So this is mainly residential jobs. Do you understand? After this, we have the commercial clients. And I put CC for the commercial clients. The commercial clients, so for example, there's a property manager that you have to deal with them. This is a commercial client. If he hires you and it's for commercial jobs, but he could be a hub if he sent to you for residential jobs. Do you understand? If the property manager only deals with the communities, it's gonna be more a CC. I would put even both of them. If this is this property manager, I would put hub and I would put CC as well, because he could be a potential hub for residencies, for homeowners too, because he knows all the homeowners of the community, even she is not referring you to the homeowners. Okay. The CC in general, it could be a general contractor, and a general contractor is gonna be GC. GC is the letters that everybody knows. The general contractor, very easy to know. It could be a property manager. It could be an inspector that do commercial jobs. An inspector that do residential jobs, I would put hub. Okay, but mainly the commercial clients are gonna be general contractors, architects. It's gonna be a big company that's hire us, or big jobs that we have to do, and big customers like a hotel. Do you understand? hotel is hiring us, it's a commercial cloud, a store. Let's say Rooms to Go, the manager of the manager of Rooms to Go is going to start using us. It's going to be a commercial client, okay? And also a hub because it is several projects that he can help us to get, okay? So all the commercial clients are going to be hubs. And we are not going to use this in general, okay? But it's important for the other departments of the companies about the codes. And that training for codes, I think everybody can have. We have, for the other side, the codes for the resources the company has. Whenever we have a resource, whenever we have a vendor, a worker, a subcontractor, in general, we have to put the codes as well. If you set up him in the Google Calendars, you have to put the codes. So let me mention some. You're gonna put SUP for all suppliers. So all suppliers have to have SUP as a code, and you're gonna mention what kind of supplier he is. It could be a printer. It could be a supplier of boom lifts. It could be a supplier of paint materials. It could be a supplier of full finishing materials. It's a supplier for something. SUP, and you mention in the code what supplier he is. You're gonna mention SUB for all the subs. Subs is all the companies that provide us the jobs. So whenever in the majority of the companies is gonna be SUBs. Okay, so SUB means subcontractor, and a subcontractor is the guy that do jobs, not provide materials, equipments. Material equipment is going to be supply, SUP, okay? Subcontractors. WK is going to be a worker. So everybody that is directly, personally related to the company is going to be WK, worker, okay? So let's say if it's a painter that's in W2, he is related to the company, he doesn't have a team, he doesn't have a company in his name, he's going to be a WK. You understand? But if it's a guy that have two guys who work with him and he is related to the company as a sub, he manages the job, he handles the job, he gets from the operation the results, he is going to be a sub. In general, all our supervisors, customer success, they're going to be all WKs. The guys that work for them, in general, they're going to be subs. And you have to put the type. For example, if it's a cleaner, it's going to be SUB, cleaner. If it's a landscaper, SUB, landscaper. If it's a handyman that do everything, SUB, handyman. So we have to mention it. Because if we use the codes, we are going to have all our life a lot easier, and you're going to start building all the bricks and the mortars to build our company. Because whenever we get like in the future CRMs or all the systems and everything to grow the business, you have the foundations ready there.